So here's the new 150 gallon. It's a little bit dirty, not too bad though. It's acrylic. I think it's 4 foot wide by Buddy. Can you speak? Good boy. So 4 feet wide by 30 inches deep by I think 24 inches tall. And the guy was really nice. He gave me a good deal on some pumps, which I'll take some video of. I got like $500–600 worth of pumps for $100. So that's something I don't have to fish around for when we finally get this thing together. Oh darn, there's a little chip in the bottom. Wonder if I did that. Probably the next project is going to be to try and get some sort of stand, nothing permanent, well maybe make the 2x4 skeleton or something, and then I do want to plug all those holes up in the bottom. I'm kind of a noob, I have no idea what those things are for, so I gotta read up on that. Maybe somebody that watches this can tell me. But I'm going to plug all those holes up and just make sure that it does hold water. The guy said that it did. I trust him, but you know, we did transport it and we were careful and la 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 la, but I just want to make sure that it holds water and all that good stuff. So that's it for now. So what we have here is some stuff soaking in vinegar, just store-bought vinegar from Costco, and this is all overflow parts and return parts at the moment for the 150 gallon tank. The original owner just didn't really clean them off very well. It's not absolutely necessary, I guess, but you know, it's going to be a little while since I fill it with water and wildlife, or not wildlife, marine life. So I figured I might as well just give it a nice good cleaning. These have been soaking for about 12 hours. I'm gonna scrub them, and then I'm gonna also give a soak to some of the some of the pump pieces. I will do a video of the pump pieces, but I'm not going to do a video of the soak because it's just about as exciting as what you see in front of you now. So here are the pumps that I got from the same person that I got the tank from, the 150 gallon acrylic. Pretty nice pumps. I'll open them real quick. This one, the Pan World, that one's a pretty good pump that, from what I read anyway, that a lot of people like. Unfortunately, it's in the worst condition, at least rust-wise and stuff. It's not terrible though. It's just a little bit dirty. So I'm gonna take this piece off here and soak that. As you can see, or maybe not. My shadow's kind of that's kind of grimy and gunky in there. But overall, from what I read, this is probably going to be the pump that I use for my return. I might end up using multiple pumps. I don't know, but right now that's kind of the one that I'm reading is really good to use. This one here is a Gen X water pump. It's rated for 1,200 gallons per hour. At the head loss that I'm going to have, I estimate about 6 feet. It's basically going to have about, it's going to go down to about 950. Right now in my 10 gallon I have about, I would estimate probably about 80–90 gallons per hour. So that's roughly right. 10 times, so maybe I'll use 2 of them. I don't know. Stick around and you'll see. You'll see what I do. This one's in super good condition. It almost looks like it really wasn't even used too much. Honestly, I think this pump here was a replacement used for this guy here. I'm gonna take a little bit more look at this one, see if it's safe to use, and I'll show you why. There's a little bit of rust, so I don't know if there was a leak or if there is a leak or what, but you can see, you know, right here there's some rust and some salt. I think that's salt caked on, or maybe that's, I don't know, something the original owner treated it with. I don't know. So anyway, those are the pumps for now. These guys are PCX40s. It should say on there. Maximum 22 feet, 1190 gallons per hour. So the head loss that I was reading was about 900. Would be about 950 to 1,000 gallons per hour. And then this one, this guy's an older pump, but it's really good. It's made by I guess the chief engineer of Iwaki, and if you know anything about Iwaki, Japan, if you know anything about Iwaki pumps, again, from what I read, I really know nothing other than what I read. I've never had one of these external pumps before, but what I read is that that's basically, you know, the be-all, end-all, you know, holy grail of pumps. So that's kind of why I'm looking at going with this one, at least initially, although they might just all be just as good. From what I read on this guy is that it's a little bit loud, but that it's loud because of vibrations through the casing or whatever. So I mean, that I could get here, I'll pull one of these out so you can see it. It doesn't want to come out. This one's coming out a little easier. Let me put the camera down here for just a second. So, you know, this bottom here, it just kind of rests like this alongside your sump, and then, you know, it's pulling water in from here and then pushing it up through there. And what I read is that you know, there's lots of vibration. These feet, the rubber basically, from what I read, is on these feet is just, it doesn't do crap. So I could either rubberize that, or I can put, you know, a nice thick pad of, I don't really know what, something I can grab from Lowe's probably, for pretty cheap, I would think, to, you know, kind of screw it into the base of my my stand, or maybe even onto a you know, just a piece of plywood. Cut a piece of plywood a little bigger, with a little bit of a bigger footprint than this thing. I don't know how much shaking this sucker's gonna do, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm going on a little bit too long, talking a little bit too much here. So again, there's the pumps. If I had to rate in condition, I'd say, just purely from looks, again, I'd say, I mean, that one's pretty damn near mint. This one's in really good condition too. It's dusty, and then, you know, this one I'm only rating down, I guess, because of the rust that I see, you know, around it, which I'm not too terribly worried about that, to be honest. So there's that. I'm gonna attach this to the other tank video, and then I'm gonna upload it, and you'll see kind of what I have, what I'm starting off with on day one of getting the tank in the house.